Next song's called Have Fun in Greece.
Enemy is one of the 4 or 5 on our upcoming EP we're going to be releasing called Abandoned.
Okay, the song is actually was originally called Enemy, but I guess midway through rehearsing it or somewhere during the recording sessions of the EP, I actually renamed it Have Fun in Greece. Basically, the song is about my relationship of 5 years that ended this summer, and it was just a really hard time for me. My grandfather was really sick during that time too, and you know, the whole thing is, I think, in hindsight, looking back on the relationship, it was on the decline for a while, but I don't think you never expect it to end as harsh as it does, and the whole thing during the time, I just was thinking I couldn't sleep and stuff, and one night I remember just thinking in my head, it was like 4 in the morning. That's actually in the song. But one line I just said, I was like, but I didn't want to be your enemy. And that morning I picked up my guitar and it was the fastest song I ever wrote. I just, I started doing that, just hammering away at my guitar, and I just started singing, I didn't want to be your enemy. I went through the whole song, the whole chord progression. It took me about 20 minutes to write, I just started humming along, and I wrote the lyrics. The whole thing really took me about 20 minutes to write. The fastest song I ever wrote, and I think the realest thing I've ever done, and I'm really, really proud of it. So that's the story.
How'd it feel recording it?
Recording, I mean, it was different. Playing it to myself on my acoustic guitar, you never know how it's going to transcend to like electric. But actually, recording it with the heavy guitars and especially the end, the way it rings out, like the low E, it gives it like a whole new energy and power to it. And hearing back the end of that song, hearing my own voice say, when I say "Have Fun in Greece" at the end, and I let out this like anger thing. It came out naturally. That was the first take. I think we did it like 5 times when we were there, and it just was the most natural. And every time I listen to it, it's weird. I can feel the way I felt during that time in recording it.
The distance led to lies and deceit. Now you turn it out to be my enemy.
And what about playing it live? Is it different than playing any of the other songs?
Oh yeah, I mean, Matt usually is the lead singer. He's usually takes care of all the songs he writes and everything. And I write every now and then. I usually write when I'm inspired. Matt's more of a crafty songwriter. Matt's a brilliant songwriter. But when it comes time to play that song, I almost feel like almost a retaliation, a little bit of revenge in a positive way, if you will. And I actually feel powerful, which most days when I'm not playing music or not performing, I really don't. But it just gives me a sense of control and power, and I love when the song ends. I just actually feel at home and happy.